Yes baganda bange mwebale akutuyingako onako olwaleero subire yona gye muli mugezaako okubeera obulungi. Of course embeera si nnungi buli omu waali embeera si nnungi naye bwe bulamu we try our level best ngera mukama katonda wabeera asazeewo buli kiba kituuseewo it's all because of him. Ne kantukire ku nsonga ya endeso olunaku olwaleero ensonga ya ba MPs oba ba leaders aba NUP. In brief, NUP leaders. Nsubira mwene ekifaananyi kino mukirabye ekiriko track eno kiwandikiddwako Mukasalozi yakile bolinze bulungi mazzi gabwerere first of all era nga etabaala Lubaga South constituency era nga n'okulemberwa mubaka Mukasa Aloysius. Mukasa Aloysius mwana waffe wa NUP mwena mumanyi bulungi naye si specifically Mukasa Aloysius yeka ndese ekifaananyi kino ekimotoka eno etambula ng'egaba amazzi ag'obwereere mu kaseera kano lwansonga kyenjagadde okukozesa naye nga ababaka baffe mubalabye mu kaseera kano akatono ke bamaze mu parliament ebintu badde bakola. Segrinya is a live example. N'abalala bangi sisobola bamenya ne mbamalayo. In total mubamanyi bali 57 MPs mu parliament. Realistically speaking, these guys have done a tremendous job. Yeah, oyinza okugamba nti no simulimu gwabwe nenze kankulire ekintu kimu mu parliament tebalina bagenda kuteesayo n'omulundi n'ogu kuba wasingayo kubeerayo bidomola bya yero. Ebidomola bya yero bakikonako bukonyi koko ne kigamba yes. You understand? So we have to change this trend. Atenga ffe aba NUP twagala tubeerenga yeffe aba setting up pace abalala kubatambulira. Era kati ogenda kulaba nga babaka abalala maybe aba DP maybe aba NRA maybe aba FDC nabo nga batandise okukopa ebikolwa aba NUP bakola. Ekyo kiba kirungi olw'ensonga muba mucreatinze president muba mucreatinze pace abalala gye batambulirako. Ebikolwa nga bino gwe kani imagine wali okirabyewa va mu kugamba nti no okay nze no munsi gye mpangalire United States oba kuba bawuliriza of course muwuliriza from different countries waliwo abawuliriza from United States abawuliriza from South Africa abawuliriza from United Arab Emirates mwizo okuba mulabye ebikolwa nga bino nenze ngamba mu Uganda wa mu constituency yo waliyo leader yenna eyali ayise nga agenda akola services nga aba NUPs bali mukola. Answer sinzibu ya kugesinga is a simple no. Yeah, it is a simple no. These are things that we've started seeing because of NUP. So we have to applaud them for that. Yes. Nayenza ate nkinate nkyagadde nnyo. Mbuzizaako of course abantu nataddeyo post ku Facebook olunaku olwaleero ku makya nalabye ekifaananyi kino ne ngamba man wait a minute eno Segirinya ali mukola bintu byasuubiza abantu banyeko deliki bali eri bali mukubaako bibakola manya abantu bangi abakoze ebintu ebirungi oyagala ogamba bososaani obolekaani. You understand? Balutaaya bali mugula zi ambulances nabo waliwo no mwana wa musiramu gundi mwerabide erinya ojja kwekanga buli omu aina ekintu kyakola. Everyone is making sure that they do something to transform the lives of Ugandans because the fact of the matter tetuyina government. This is our own government. These are the things government byebeyina okukola. Government yino providing abantu n'amazzi ag'obwerere, government yino providing n'abantu n'amasanyalaze ag'obwerere, yino ba free services mu kaseera we bazeetaagira kuba tesobola bawa nga tebakyetaaga. Kati mu kaseera nga kano tuli mu lockdown tewali muntu n'omu akola amaduuka gonna maggale newekanga ng'omuntu alina famire y'abantu 8 takyakola bagenda kwerya buli oba bagenda kubba bubbi. Mukasera kakano wandigambe nti okay government yandivuddeyo netandika okuwa abantu services ez'obwerere oba kale ku sente nga ntono nnyo. The fact of the matter tugenda bifuna era tekigenda kubeerawo because we don't have a government. The government we have is composed of a shadow government mujimanyira ba ministers 30 nga ajikulira ye Mathias Mpuga. Then inaba MPs 57 that is our own government, that is the NUP government. Then ogateko ne ba councillors abenjawulo ku mitendera ne ku bitundu ebyenjawulo, that is our government. Olowooza nti no tulina government simanyi ekulibwa omusajja erinnya liba tabatisirwa weerimbye. So this is the government, because look at the things these guys are doing. No, wali okirabyewa mubaka wo wa NRM yali akikoleddeko Segiri wali obuddeyo mubaka n'agamba abantu abamu babuuza Segirinya sente zijjawa. Yes, oyinza okwebuuza ekibuuzo ekyo, naye gwe kyolina okumanya Segirinya musajja mugezi atamanyi okubala ebyobufuzi, atamanyi okubala, amanyi okulobinga. Eyo talent mukama yagimuwa ate service wabagirese eri abantu mwagala ki? Ekintu kiri kimu kyesaagadde kye bakoze kwe kuwandiika amanya gaabwe ku mmere gye baagabye. Ekyo sikkiriziganya nakyo era sityakyogera olw'ensonga it showed that bali mu kubala next election, which is bad because that's not what we are after. That's the only thing they did that I did not like, writing their names on the food they gave to the people. At least bantadeko butesi kamunduka NUP, and that's all. That is the thing that they did that like naye ebintu bino byonna bye bakoze man. Guys, obwana buli serious era ngani Alex Vitelin bwogambye, you know, ogambye obwana buli serious. That's very true. Abana bali serious bano creating the president. Ogenda kulaba n'abaka abalala abadde abatumbavu nga bali abuli sente bebase nga bazuukuse bavuddeyo batandise okukolera abantu bwabwe. Services nga zino nkugambye si babaka ba parliament be bayino ziwe eri abantu. This is not their duty. You understand? But since we don't have a government, we don't have a leader in this country Uganda, we have a dictator. Zino services jitozija zifuna. So abaka ba MP kyebakola creating a president oba kulaga how true leadership should be. You know, kirungi nnyo wadde abamu mwefuula abagezi nnyo. Omanyi nze sijja kubalimba olumu twefuula nnyo abagezi. Ndaba nnyo comments ezinjawulo ku Facebook, ku Twitter, ku Instagram, nti simanyi ebyo simirimu gyabwe, simanyi bichano, all that kind of thing. Man, when has parliament ever done something that benefits you? Mbulirayo olunaku nga parliament yali etudde neeteesa ekintu ne kikugasa. Just tell me that one day nti okay baatuula olunaku bwe luti ne bateesa ne bagamba nti nno bana Uganda OTT tumukendeze peyo bakale OTT mubi tetugenda muyisa. I don't know nkitunulamu awo. In brief, parliament is as counterproductive, is as useless as a dead body. Teyina kyegenda kugasa kwa wajjude ebidongola bya kyenvu 236 aba NUP bali 57 aba DP bali 3 aba FDC bali 32 aba DP bali 9 aba UPC bana bali 9 then aba independent bali 74 then the total is 529 MPs. Now it is useless. So what these people are doing, they are showing you how true leadership should be. You understand? So, mbozi abantu ku Facebook. Ngenda kuba kambalageko. I believe you guys, you clearly see the screen because I'm going to share you a screenshot of, actually not a screenshot, the entire post, and I read for you some of the comments, how people are reacting to the gesture of NUP leaders showing or doing exactly what the manifesto says. Let me bring it over. Here it is. Yeah. Let me hope you guys see it very well. Yiyo nagitaddeyo today 4 hours ago. Njagala nkulage. This is Mukasalosius, of course. Ne just njagala kulaga what people are saying about this. Cancel any positive comments, of course. Okay, cancel any negative comment. One guy is called Nzaramba Vincent says, does NUP really want Museveni out of power? I don't think so. They are simply relieving political pressure from him and therefore perpetuating his rule by providing services that are supposed to be provided by government. Instead, instead of wasting my time on these jokers, I would rather support Museveni. NUP is simply an accomplice in the exploitation and abuse of Ugandans. Now, that is his opinion. In brief, he's saying, what the NUP is doing is perpetuating, is to make sure that Museveni would have and all that kind of thing by providing services that are supposed to be provided by the government. That is the same thing that I was saying. And my question to, before I read for you the responses, of course, you know how people are going to comment, to respond. But my response to this guy is, what time Jewalola bi government ya Uganda eyambo muna Uganda nga n'otwogerera wano okwekebeza covid bateekawo emitwalo 24 kyokka omuntu akola olunaku afuna 13,000 za kugulako obuguzi sukaali munnyu na nyaanya zagenda kulya waka ekyeggulo kiba kiwedde nga gwe omunyumiza okwekebeza covid emitwalo 24 ensi ezisinga covid okumwekebeza bwereere. So my point is just one, government teyina weere eyambidde ku muna Uganda n'omulundi n'ogumu. So we cannot wait for the government to act because it has not acted for the past 35 years. Do you think there is going to be a miracle and this select government acts, you know, the way it is supposed to do? Of course, no. So these are some of the response to this guy. Do not comment if not involved. Spare your energy for something else. Well, I can understand your pain. NUP, wherever it was voted, is going to improve people's lives in terms of services they require. We have spent 45 years waiting for the NLM government to deliver. It has failed. We are going to boost our areas as we can. Mulanagamba abantu kwebuza amagezi, meaning you don't want them to help Ugandans as NLM pigs do. Okay, you can see that the people are against him. I just wanted to show you that. Let me go to some other comments, and of course the comments that are attached to this entire post. So some other people are saying that I love this kind of leadership, just like as they say, water is life. Yes, indeed, people need water more than ever. Then Uganda would become, because I asked a question that just imagine if we had NUP leaders at all positions in this country. Yeah, I'm asking you actually the same question. Maybe you can as well power your comments in the comment section below. I will pass by and read most of them. Of course, we are this time around we are only on YouTube. We are not connected on Facebook. But yeah, I'm asking you the same question. Just imagine if we had NUP leaders at all positions in this country. You know, so then someone is saying then Uganda would become Qatar, where citizens have everything freely and on time. This comment takes me to what happened yesterday. Actually, the night before yesterday. In Kamocha, omuliro gwakutte ebizimbe ebyenjawulo mu Kamocha. Did you guys notice something? That NUP leadership very early in the morning, led by our General Secretary David Lewis Luongoya, Fred Nyanzi, and of course other leaders, they went and immediately delivered the help. You know, they talked to those people, they provided the food, they provided an alternative within less than 24 hours. But it is not NUP that is supposed to do that, but simply because NUP headquarters are situated within Kamocha, and the Kamocha is in one way or the other aligned to our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. You can see how, you know, things can be done. You know, toyina kubeera nti oba mulala jagamba ni yata abose balina okuwa obuyambi and all that kind of thing. No, humanity first. So naye point yabadde, did you note that within less than 24 hours NUP had done something that is supposed to be done by the government of Uganda, the ones they call government. You know, government yino kuyamba abantu nga omuliro gukutte wano gukutta abantu abagobye kutaka Lusanja. Tolinda myezi giwere ebiri abantu batandika okufaata oli okojje obawe butenti obulimu ebituli. I like the way NUP does things. Then someone else says, good, even in Busia we like such MPs. Macho, where are you hiding? Then someone else is saying, we shall silence them with the actions. Delivery of such services, especially to the ghetto people, is the way to go. Accomplices of the system, once you stand as an MP, you indirectly concede to the ways that exploits our country. Cocoons masquerading as liberators, how can they explain that? We need a system overhaul, not a change of names. It will be hypocritical to promise people change when you remain beneficiaries of a system that not only exploits our country but leaves our people in perpetual misalignment. Oluzungu akozeseza lungi sijjajiddamu eyo. Sina budde bwa kwetotola ate kunoonyereza kino kitegeeza ki. Then if all MPs do like those in NUP, the country would change at a high speed. But on this post you said it's not an MP's role to build or buy materials. Mbu his work is to pass bills. Kyokka ku Mukasa it's okay. Oba tabu yavudde ku kugerageranya Segi ne Bobby awo kakafunze sirina. Kati obona yasose kunywa muwali oka posting. I don't know baba dategeeza because you said but on this post you said it's not, this is not me, this is Mwesgwa, something like that. My Twitter handle is JBMuwonge. Now here's the thing, what Segini is doing, someone was saying what Segini is doing for Kawempe North is what the people of Chadondo East expected from their previous MP, but you all not ready for that conversion. Okay, of course such comments say sola kubulamu. My point was what Segini is doing, what Mukasa Lozias is doing, what Geoffrey Utaya is doing, what on Walubaga North Chakola, what Kazubashiru Chakola, what each and everyone Charlie Mukola, Nambeshe Charlie Mukola the other side. That's what we are talking about, because they are under the umbrella of NUP and it is the ideology of NUP kubatambulira. Kyenkugamba nti singa tubadde ne ba MPs nga ba NUP all over wandidabye change eyenjawulo mu kaseera akatono nnyo, oba singa tubadde ne ba leaders nga ba NUP bokka ku positions zonna. Katono bwagamba nti nno it is not his role, kyekiri kyenagambye nti nno there is nothing we are going to get from the Parliament of Uganda. Wosalawo gavumenti anze ngenda kubeera MP alijesalinga yekasi manya akola bichano, all that kind of thing. There is nothing that you are going to get from the Parliament. This Parliament tuina gikozesa in a defiant way. Tuina gikozesa in a defiant way. Ogiyago gamba nti abaka 5 you cannot compete with 336 MPs. Roja kwekanga nga neuba mugezezaako balese ebisawo bya sente bidomola bya euro nebikola ki nebikolanga byakolanga bajjawo term limit nebikolanga bakolanga bajjawo ekomyo ku myaka age limit nebiteekateeka mobile money taxi, OTT taxi. You know how the Parliament functions. You guys have lived this life. I don't need to explain more. The Parliament is useless and there are very many MPs, 529. They are very many sentences batwala webuza bazitwalira nachi. Understand? So someone else is saying, thanks Honorable Mukasa, people in slums can't afford national water, but some MPs I think they are sleeping because I can't see anything. They are just quiet. Then they are not living someone else on a Gambia. Then they are not leaving a room for the government to work on such issues. We sent them to go and pressurize the government to work for the people, not them to buy such things. Yes, you are very right. You know, you are very right, Prince Job. Their role is not to buy such a things. But here is the thing. I'm well versed with the duties of a member of Parliament. But the point is, we have had this leadership of Museveni for the past, not even leadership, dictatorship of Museveni for the past 35 years. At what time has Parliament ever benefited you? If you answer me that, then maybe I can change my statements. But the point is, at what time has the Parliament ever benefited you? Ojja kwekanga Parliament teina lunaku na lumu yali kubenefit nze. Yes, they are supposed to pressurize the government, but it is not their duty alone. We are the ones that are supposed to pressurize the government together with our leaders, because they are just 57. You want to tell me that only 57 MPs are the ones that are supposed to pressurize the government on behalf of 47 million Ugandans? Is that ratio, does it add up really? 57 to 47 million Ugandans? You mean fetweba keri tuberenga tufulute the 57 bagende batulwanirire. Fact of the matter, twale mu okwerwanirira. Omukulembeze yatugamba tujje mu public court mwajja kweteekako byangwe ku mitwe. Omusajja n'akwatiramu ba leaders abenjawulo ba Joel Banga Joel akyali na mulwadde. Ne bagenda ku street abatunulira butunulizi. Okitegeera? Fact of the matter, akatengo tuyina kanyi tuyina soka kwejjamu katengo. Kuba the fact of the matter, feke nyini fetu no pressurizing a government. Abana begana baganya akawunga nebija amini omuchere gwa bawadde okuva ma politicians ne bagamba bagala milimo si muchere. We are supposed to be that kind of people. Ni olensonga tuyina akatengo kanji. So let the NUP MPs and leaders set the pace. Let them set the trend. Maybe ebintu bijja kuchuka. Let them set the pace. Ya someone abuza wa katolaba kati abantu batandise okukola ki lwakuba kati kiri two sided. The disadvantage of this, abantu kati bagenda tetandika kudemandinga ba MPs abakolera ebintu nga bino, which is not right. Yeah, that point is very valid. Nti kati abantu bagenda tandika kudemandinga ba MPs babakolere ebintu nga bino. Nenga the fact of the matter kati then that's when ba MPs ubayina okuvaayo ne ba leaders abenjawulo banyonyola abantu ki government kye ino kola. Kuba these are just gestures. Otunulira wano, these are just gestures. Omuntu okuwa amazzi ag'obwerere mu kaseera nga kana ka COVID abakuyambye nenga si ayina ogakuwa, MPC ayina ogakuwa. Government eyina okukolera ekintu nga kino. Kati omuliro tosobola tuyina kuguza ate ku MP nga muganda wange Razia Hussein bwogambye honorable Segona where are you faabe kabujja twakuwa kalona ye enfuufu egenda kututta. MPC ayina okukola oluguudo okitegeera si ayina okukola oluguudo kati awo mugaso gwa MPs kola consultative meetings mu kikuba that is one of the roles mu constituency babatuuze lwakuba kati mukaseera nga kano tebakyakiriza consultative meetings. Mwalabye je kyabadde Masaka babaganye Duli Mathias Mpuga naye bamugana ng'agezaako kwasaganya abasuubuzi mu katale abannyonnyole kyekino okukolebwa ekigenda maaso and how things to be handled mu kaseera nga kano ne bamugana. So consultative meetings n'abantu b'omu constituency, those are the duties aba collecting ebirowoozo byammwe ababuulire kyekigenda maaso and all that kind of thing. Naye nga guys bano bakyali tebazze kuzannya kati pressure eno oba pace eno giba oba gundi eno giba kintu kino kibali mu kukola government kye kintu kyeba eyina okukola. Naye nga bwe government tuyina government tetuyina bakulembeze, tuyina just dictator at the top. Kyafaako kimu how to cement his longevity in power. How to cement his longevity in power. Kyekyo kayjo kyafaako ebirala tomunyumizo oba mufudde enjala. Abantu nga bafudde enjala mu COVID muno dere muntu yafulumya mawulire recently with the concrete proof 10 people die every day during this period of COVID, the lockdown. 10 people die every day. Bad bafa mawulire agonoza mwagalaba, they do die. Let me see what other people had to say about this. Someone else someone else is saying MPs who cannot contribute to lobby anything on the floor of parliament are the subjects of such actions. Have you seen Honorable Nsereko doing such things or Honorable Semuju? Time for everything, just leave them do all this. Trust me, majority of them won't come back 2026. You feel me? Okay, now Muhwezi Sadiki yagambye nti ba MPs abatasobola ku contributinga ku floor ya parliament bebakola ebintu nga bino. Nti walola byeko Muhammad Nsereko nga akola ekintu nga kino Basemuju mbwa akaseera ka buli kimu gye kalira abantu nga bano abasinga obungi tebagenda kudda mu 2026. Yes, you are right. MPs of such kind abatasobola contributing ku floor ya parliament mbono ebakola ebintu nga bino. Ekibuuzo kyange kikyali kimu, nze mbulirayo Nsereko yali akuyambye ddi, Semuju yali atebolinze bill kyeyambye bana Uganda okuva we yabeera MP Nsereko yali awaddeyo ddo bill n'agamba nti okay no Nsereko yagireeta era eyambye Abannayuganda yetuyambye during this kind of COVID. Point eri nti parliament eri useless. Ekyo kye kiremyo Abannayuganda okutegeera abamu nti parliament is as useless as nothing. Tuyino creating a president, tuyino create kyobulanga bwani yali yagamba nti ayagala abaka 15 byera yagala okulembera nabo 150 MPs bali bamala aba 15 kati wonyumiza Nsereko ate nkusekera nokusekerera onyumiza Ssemujju. You see, nze nategera ekintu kimu bintu bino ebyobufuzi engeri gye mbigoberedde bbanga lino lyonna. Each and everyone is gifted differently. The way Honorable Ssemujju or the way Honorable Segona does his things cannot be the same way Segirinya does them, cannot be the same way Lutaya does them, cannot be the same way Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu does it. Ojja kwekanga Honorable Ssentamu ajja kuvaayo asumulula abantu ababuusa amaaso abakolere kino abakolere kiri abakolere kino abakolere kiri. Then Segona ajje akukubira etteeka akukwatire musango go ogamba akasajja kalina obwongo. Segirinya jaga nze ngenda kulobinga ngenda kubaleetera eddwaliro wano ngenda baleetera ambulance ngenda kukola bwenti ne bwenti. Lutaya very agamba nti nze nedda nze ngenda kukola bwenti ne bwenti. Fact of the matter, mu parliament tebalina kye bagenda kukolayo. Maybe kalinga buno bukiiko ng'obwabajjuiro Ssenyonyi Bukosasi, you know, maybe bazake ba commissioner, you know, maybe those kind of committees in parliament. Ne wali ku floor ya parliament nze mbulirayo kiteeso ki kye baali bateesezza nga kiyamba omuna Uganda babeera mu kwewola ssente anti nze gaye basinga ebidomola bya kyenvu, you know, kasita bi votinga yes gwe no wona votinga no. You are only 57 MPs of NUP in parliament, you know, you are only 57 MPs in parliament. Point kije njagala okugamba oba okugukako tuyina just kweberera mu kukyusa bukulembeze bino ebikola aba NUP bakola kiringa ekikulaga nti nno this is what the government should have done way back. Ensi ezisinga mu kaseera aka COVID abantu abalina businesses babawadde relief, balandilode babawadde relief, half of the rent each tenant was paying. Babawadde man abatambuddeko munjulire ekintu kino. So point eri nti abaka bano ebintu bino bibakola bikulaga nti government kye ekintu kyereyina okukola way back ate nga bakikukolera olw'ensonga bakugamba kisoboka si fiction. Musobola okubeera mu constituency nga mulimu ebimotoka bina mu kaseera nga kano nga yibagabira amazzi ag'obwerere olw'ensonga you don't have access to water. Nti musobola okubeera mu constituency nga muyina eddwaliro eryammwe erya constituency nga si fiction kisoboka. MP wakikoledde kiba kitegeeza government ebeesobola okukikola kuba ye collecting omusolo gw'omuna Uganda. Buno just bukunkumuka. Waliwo naabuuza nakyabuuza naye kambuuze abo abatayagala ba MP ba NUP kola services eri abantu ababayirawo mubiri mu blood campaigns mwagala bakole ki? Beebake mu mayumba gaabwe balindaani anaatuyamba really. Okay, no nze kale kyenyinza okugatta ku kino is our MPs to be very vocal in parliament. Yeah, nga at least every sitting tuwulira tuwaliyo wa NUP yakoze ki eyabogodde. Kuba bino ebintu byakuleekaana buleekaanyi wotaleekaana tubasobola kuwulira. Era kyobola banga ng'oli bwagambye ani muhwezi nti abantu abatasobola contributing tomanya na contributing nze nata contributing nze kitegeera tomanya nayogedde natayogedde naye neoboogera neobatayogera byonna kyekimu mbuulira. Nze mbabuuziza ekibuuzo mwenna abali against this. Parliament yali ekuyambiddewa okay tugambe okay the last 10 years the last 2 consecutive terms is abaka babaddewo during 2016 2021 then 2011 up to 2016 bajjeke kome ku myaka babaka ebakikola batuletedde OTT babaka ebakikola bajjeko term limits babaka ebakikola bani aba yellow of course balese mobile money taxi of course Kyagulanyi n'avaayo ne babaka banne ne bakiwakanya bakola the opposite of what you expected them to do. Why? Because their boss is not after your feeling or what you're supposed to get. Their boss Museveni kyafaako kiri kintu kimu, how to cement his longevity and power. That's all. Kyolabanga it useless. Tusobola tugifuula useful nga tukyusiza dictator yaliyo ne tuteekawo leader. That is the only solution. Yeyo yokka tewali endala. Kasita twachieving ekyo ne tujjawo dictator ne tuzzaawo leader, ensi egenda kukyuka. Ne tuddamu ne tu breaking up power structure ne tu manya nti no president talina maanyi mangi, si appointing our ministers, si akola ki. Kati ba minister bali 84 mukyali ku milioni 2 ebyaba MPs. Ba ministers bafuna milioni 4 ne lead cars, ba secretaries, ba drivers, ba RDC bali 205. N'olwensonga lwaki bali bwo tebaboogerako nnyo, it is simply because tebalondebwa bantu. You understand my point? They are not voted by people. They are voted by a dictator. They are actually not even voted. They are selected by a dictator. That's why they are crumbs. They are eaten in silence. You know, they are eaten in silence. Ntojja kitegeera nti ba RDC bali milioni zisoba mu 2.5 zibabawa motoka simanyi bichano all that kind of thing. A minister ebikumi ngabi na milioni motoka simanyi lead cars, simanyi secretary, simanyi ba driver, simanyi ba and all that kind of thing. Mafuta go away and all that kind of thing. Fact of the matter, too much money goes on administration. Ensonga lwaki services nga zino tosobola zifuna. Neba MPs bakikola nti kisoboka ate nga single MP yakikoze. So what does it mean? It is possible. Let's continue pressurizing the government and as well as making sure that our first or number one priority is to make sure that we change leadership in this country, Uganda. That is what we must do. Kyechintu kyokka kye tulina okukola ki? Kye tulina okukola. Okay, I believe, of course, very many people reacted on this. Very many people reacted on this, just like you can see. Let me scroll for you. Abana solo kusoma some things to happen and start. Is what a problem in Lubaga South. We need more NP in Parliament, which it will be declared illegal. This is the reason why the ghost is still insisting. Let me actually explain it again. The people, of course, I'm commenting or I'm giving my comment. Ngandiletinga ku comment ya Lawrence Kagwa Gambi. This is the reason why the ghost is insisting. Abantu ababika Museveni nti yafa. The way I termed it, the way I interpreted it is this. They did not mean the physical death. Those that announced Museveni death dead, they did not mean the physical death that they should get his body and bury him. I believe that's not what they wanted to mean. Maybe what they meant, according to me, was the fact that the man's empathy pulses and humanity pulses died long time ago. He doesn't have empathy, he doesn't have humanity, he doesn't have all those kind of things that can, of course, make you feel what other people feel and you do what is supposed to be done. You understand? Nze bwentu bwena kitegeera kuba pulses za empathy, pulses za humanity zazikira dda. Kyolanga ebintu byebakola byaki siru bakwata omuntu ne bamu arrestinga, ne bamuchunya, ne bamutulugunya, ne bamusalasala omugongo, ne bamubawaya, ne bamukubisa amasannyalaze, ne bamukola ebintu ebyekisiyo, ne bamukuulamu amannyo, ne bamukuulamu enjala. Can you do that if we really have empathy? Of course you can't. So abantu ababika Museveni yafa bali bategeeza ekyo. Nze that is in my opinion. bali maybe that's how I took it, you know. So omusajja wano Lawrence agambye this is the reason why the ecosystem is existing. NUP taking to another level, I always say he who is against change is against development. It will change and people see the benefit. Okay, so all right, maybe ekyo kankikomyawo nenga guys, that is it. Nze on my side what they are doing bakikoze bulungi, naye bongereko okubeera nti bali vocal nnyo n'ekyokubeera nti they explain to the people who is supposed to give them these services and why they are not giving them these services. Of course, the why is as simple as money being eaten, money being spent, like, you know, bakyusa sente bajuza zesimuza bwesimuza. So that's my humble appeal. Bongere okunyonyola abantu who is supposed to give them these services and why they are not given these services. Alright, there is something else kyembadde njagala okubagamba. Kino kiri so important, ye Action Day. Uganda Action Day genda okubeerayo mu September w'omwaka guno nga 24, then 25 na 26. Team leader Haman Ainebyona kansoke mukwe wano nga akunnyonnyola what you should do over the entire thing, how it's organized and what you should do. Video eno giwulirize bulungi, osobola gisanga ku Facebook page yaffe era n'ogispreadinga to a wider audience. Then ndowooza ngenda bawa ku masimu mukube bannange mubeeko nammwe kye muteesa ku nsonga zino. Ngenda kubawa yessimu nga 2-3 kansooke mbawa ka video kano.
Fellow Ugandans and friends of Uganda, my name is Haman Ainebyona. I am the team leader of the diaspora wing of the People Power Movement, now National Unity Platform. I am here to welcome you for the first ever Diaspora Action event that is going to happen on the 24th, 25th and 26th of September in Boston, Massachusetts. It's the first ever time for Ugandans in the diaspora to meet from different countries, different continents, to meet and forge, specifically to forge a way forward for our mama land, Uganda. So I welcome you to be part of this event. If you want to be part, please register. Go to your website or your browser and put in nup-diaspora1.com/event. Again, it is nup-diaspora1.com/event. np-diaspora1.com/event, and it should be written down on this video. The other way to get in touch is to call +1 612 459 2031. Again, it is +1 612 459 2031. That number is available 24/7. It's on WhatsApp, so you can send a text message, give it a call, and ask any questions regarding this event. First, you need to register. People who need visas, all directions are on that page, the nup-diaspora1.com event page. So please check it out and register, get your visas, and be here to forge a way forward for our country. We have to liberate ourselves. It is us that Uganda is counting on to liberate itself. So please join us, and we have this discussion. People power is always our power, and our power is people power. Thank you, and I hope to see you there. God bless.
Okay, kamana ine byonna omuwulidde bulungi. So ku nsonga yaffe eno gye tubadde twogerako olunaku olwaleero nga mpumbawumba mane njagala, I don't know if there is someone who would love to say something in regard to the NUP MPs, how they are doing their thing. Yeah, osobola okuba ku simu eyo gye ntadde mu comment section. Njipininza awo waggulu nze okubako nobaako kyokola ki, nobaako kyoteesa. That is here. Lwaki zigiteeka ku screen? Can you take ku screen wano? It is yeah. What's up? Naye on my side, guys, nze I applaud them. Kuba mu parliament tebalina kyamanyi bagenda kukyusaayo. Wajjidde ebidomola bya kyenvu. Naye nga ate okubeera voko nakyo kyamaanyi nga kyamakulu nnyo. Naye nga waba nti wali etteeka nga lino bali etteeka nga liri, bire ebidomola bya kyenvu kyo kikonako bukonyi. Papa, yes, papa. Man, bikyali byajjako emyaka ebyo. Ne bijjawo term limits. Ne bituteekako OTT. Wadde nti kale bamujjawo. Ne ate ne guno omusolo gwe nnyini ogwazze. Ate gusingako ne OTT obubi. 20% eyo. It's too much. Too much. I asked the same question on Twitter and the responses are the same. Yeah. Okay, guys. I believe no one wants to say something. Let me end it here. Oh, yeah. Lusagwa Angel says we stopped lamentations, now it's action. That's right.